Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Harachakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Kwame Yashala, shalom. All right. Back at you with another one. In the spirit and power, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi. And it's going to be entitled, Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. All right. And the scriptures calls for us ultimately to be despised by this world, man. Because in the words of Yahawashi, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, this is John 18 and 36, started 35. Pilate answered, Am I a Jew? Thine own nation and the chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Yahawashi answered, because it was all prophecy, man. Yahawashi was prophesied to be delivered up, all right, and ultimately he was prophesied for his blood to be sufficient for the repentance of the house of Israel, most specifically the elect, all right? Just like his prophecy ultimately for us to be persecuted because we come with that same testimony of Yahawashi, which is the spirit of prophecy. John 18 and 36, Yahawashi answered, My kingdom is not of this world. My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. That's right, man. And we're about to be ushered into the kingdom of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. All right. And ultimately, we're going to be ushered into that via these prophecies. And prophecy says that we're going to suffer. We're going to endure afflictions. All right. Shipwreck. Okay. But ultimately, the scriptures also tell you that life nor death, angels, principalities will persuade us and take us away from the love of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. All right. So we're going to be hated. But guess what? Guess what we're going to be hated for? All right. Yeah, we're hated. But think about the namesake. Think about the name of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. Think about the creator of the universe, the moon, the stars, the sun, man. He did all that for the nation of Israel, man. Okay. And ultimately, we're his chosen. Lord willing, we be at that number. So we know that scriptures comfort us. It tells us that precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. All right. It says the prayer of the righteous pierced the clouds. Yahawashi said he prayed for them and not the world. So we know these things and keep them in mind. So we're willing to be hated, man. We're willing to go through that testimony, man, to get a better country as those that desire a better country, man, with a better governor, better rulership. Isaiah 9 and 6, man, the government shall be upon his shoulders. All right. It tells you in the book of Genesis, the 49th chapter, that the scepter shall not depart from Judah, man, that ruling instrument. All right. Yahawashi coming with clouds, man. Behold, he beheld all those that pierced him, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So this world is going to be condemned, all right, for ultimately hating us. Why? Because they hated Yahawashi, man. All right. So let's go back. And let's start at Matthew chapter 5. I'm going to start at 10. It says, Blessed are they which are persecuted, and Yahawashi speaking, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So the elect scattered across the four corners, you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. All right. The Lord's chosen the elect. We're being persecuted, but it's for a different reason. We're down, but we're not out. All right. We're lowly. We're meek. We're poor. But thou art rich. The scriptures tell you that. All right. I know thy works. You're poor, but thou art rich, man. So in the society, it hates us, but we are loved by Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. All right. We're blessed in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. How do we know? How do we know that we're ultimately blessed in the Lord? Because the society persecutes us in many different ways, man. Financially, physically persecuting us. All right. Spiritually persecuting us, trying to get us to go away from our power, trying to get us to go against the grain, trying to get us to worship false idols, trying to get us to take this charagma, man. So we know what we stand for is right, man. And even if we have to, we'll stand for it unto death, man. All right. So Matthew 5 and the latter end of 10, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So the Lord is telling you that persecution leads to glory, great glory, man. But the right persecution, not just any persecution. That's why I said for righteousness' sake. All right. You don't want to suffer out here just being somebody that's completely bugged out, man. The Lord just judging you, got you suffering. No, man. If you're going to suffer, all right, that's why the scriptures tell you, give me neither riches nor poverty, but a balance. All right, that we neither forsake the Lord or forget the Lord, man. All right. So we want that balance, which is ultimately the source is the scriptures, man. All right. These words. All right. The secrets of the Lord are in the word, man. OK, so it says, blessed are ye when men shall revel you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely. You see? So the Lord is saying, OK, you're getting persecuted, but then it's for righteousness' sake. It said, then they revel in you, they persecute you some more, but it's falsely. So remember these key words. The Lord is saying righteousness' sake, false persecution. All right. For my name's sake. OK, so the Lord is trying to bring you through this so he could justify you of being a judge upon the Yahawashi, of being worthy, man. All right. Of being tried and refined in that furnace of adversity like we go into. So it says, blessed are ye which when men shall revel you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. I got that word. It says revel. It says debase, degrade, insult, taunt, vilify, assail with abusive language. And then we get that, man. We get scoffers. All right. People that don't believe, making fake pages, trying to tie us into scandals, man. All right. Folly scandals. But guess what? The Lord is going to justify us. All right. Like it said in Matthew, the 5th chapter, blessed are ye when men shall revel you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So in the average person's mind that's not in the truth, they'll say, OK, well, it says blessed when men shall revel you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Well, what does it mean, blessed? How can you be blessed but still persecuted? All right. In this society, someone can't comprehend that even though a person might be financials, might be low or might look a certain way in the society, they say, OK, the Lord ain't dealing with him because he look a certain way or he got a certain amount of dollars in his bank account or drive a certain car. All right. Or it's to himself, man. No, man. The Lord deals with the meek and the lowly. All right. We know the scriptures say the opposite of that. So it says, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. It says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. You see, so we have examples. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. All right. The temptation that we're going into in that hour of temptation. All right. And the suffering and the hell we catch in the flesh. The prophets before us of old prophesied of this and caught that hell, man. Up until this point to where we can endure it, man. And overcome it and get that victory over the image and the beast, man. All right. So we have those examples, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. And I'm going to start at 12. It says, therefore, let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. Right. We're not according to the ways of this world. We're not according to the society. All right. That's why they're going to persecute us, because we're of the light. The society is of the darkness, man. But guess what? That light is going to blot out that darkness, man, which is this word, which is this truth. Ultimately, Yahawashi, man. OK. And that left-handed light is going to fall. All right. Down and be dragged down to hell, man. Slavery, starting with Esau, Edom, along with his fashion and his way of life. All right. His image. Because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. That's right, man. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Lord. So the men of the Lord are clean contrary to the ways of the society. Why? We don't walk like it. We don't talk like it. Yahawashi said, if my kingdom was of this world, then my servants will fight, man. All right. The Lord said, be in this world, but not of this world. OK, that's only given to the elect, man. Of the house of Israel, you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. It says, he professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. And that's us, man. We profess through prophecy. All right. Testimony in Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. All right. We confess that testimony in Yahawashi to the world. all right, about what's about to happen next in this society, man, in this scene of the Most High's movie, all right? Great judgment, death, mourning, all right? Lamentations, mournings, and woes. We prophesy those things, man, all right? But prophecy also speaks of us being hated, all right, of all men for the Lord's namesake, man. That name that we boast in, Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, man, all right? Verse 14, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. You see, it's grievous, even it's going to be grievous even for them to behold us, man. So they're going to persecute us, man. All right. Scriptures tell you that spoiling and killing those that fear Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, man. All right. The book of Esdras. Even those that fear the Lord. So ultimately, we know through that testimony, it's a win-win situation. Whether we be martyrs for the Lord or whether we be beamed up, all right, and behold his place on the sea of glass, man. It's a win-win situation, all right, because scriptures tell you the dead shall rise first with Yahawashi, man. All right, and their works and their labels do follow them, man, to get that crown of life, all right? So if you're in this truth, if you're of the elect, it's just a win-win situation for you. That's why we say we're the hopeful elect. We, Lord willing, we're of that number, man. So because being of that number is a glorious thing, man. Verse 16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. Ooh. Scriptures tell you, depart from evil, man. All right. Abhor evil. Okay. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed and to make it his boast that the Most High is his Father. You see? And that's the hopeful elect, man. We're boasting with those prisoners of hope, all right? And we professing it, man. All right? We're abstaining from the ways of the society, from this filth, from this image, all right? Not taking the charagma, fearing Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, and prophesying that America is going to be destroyed, man, which is Babylon, according to the Bible, okay? Lord, when this message was edifying, call me Ashala, call Allah, Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Harachak. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.